Hello everybody, how's it going? We are here with a general and timeless reading. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. All right. It looks like something going on between you and another person. I was seeing the Lovers. I was also seeing the Page of Pentacles. You may be connecting with somebody that's helping you kind of further where you want to be going. Definitely connecting with somebody. We have the Three of Cups. You may be connecting with somebody, hanging out with somebody. You could be going to an event. There could be a celebration of some sort. Like, Three of Cups is usually something that feels like it's been planned out, and then you end up connecting with someone. I'm looking at Taurus on the bottom of the deck. This would be something happy. Yeah. As we say that, the sun pops out. This would be something happy. Like, Three of Cups is generally something that you feel excited to do, where you get to like connect with somebody socially and you feel that they like care about what you care about, or if you have like a story you're being paid attention to when you're telling it. And the sun is like something that you find joy within. So this social interaction, this social connection that's happening, it's something that you're going to feel joyful to be within. It's like, I feel grateful to be here. I feel like I'm seen. I feel like I'm heard. I feel like everybody's holding space, like that kind of thing. It can be a reconnection as well. It can be like somebody that you haven't seen in a while. I get this sense of you feeling like you can be yourself with this person or these people. Like, the sun also represents your inner child, so you may feel like that aspect of you sort of gets to play within this interaction. Like, a freeing feeling. You may, like, be outside or in nature. I'm seeing flowers. May just be something that's happening like when the flowers are out and blooming. Okay, so I definitely have at least two people here. The King of Cups, the Queen of Wands. It seems like you're in a space where you feel like it's being highlighted, maybe how much personal work that you've been doing. I'm seeing you look very, very grounded and centered. I'm also seeing you look like confident here. Like, there's a sense of you being self-assured, but I'm seeing that it's like grounded, it's rooted in like the emotional work that you've been doing. Because I'm seeing you again be in a space where you look pretty centered, and it seems like this interaction is sort of highlighting that for you. Like, look at how far you've come when it comes to like mastering your emotions and being able to be present emotionally and to hold space. And having the Queen of Wands here too, like, this person may, like, I don't know, like, boost your ego a bit. They can be somebody that compliments you. Like, you may feel really good about yourself when you're around this person. This is an interesting combo to have here. There would definitely be like giving and also receptivity, and I'm seeing like a good flow here between you and this person. They may have Aries placements, maybe something particular with Pluto within their chart. Looking at the Emperor and the Judgment card. I'm seeing you try to assess things from a long-term standpoint. There may be something that you're still trying to make sense of. With the King of Cups energy, this can be somebody that, I'd say more so the Queen of Cups would wear their heart on their sleeve. King of Cups may be more reserved emotionally. Not because they're not being present, but they may not want to, like put their emotions onto you. So they may be somebody that you kind of have to like poke around and ask them how they're feeling to find out. You may also still be like emotionally trying to just figure a situation out as well. Because there could be like a lot of, I'm seeing like King of Cups here. This is a mutual thing between these two energies, right? This is definitely you and another person, okay? This is mutual. This is like, I don't really know what exactly is going on here. Something is going on between the two of us, but I don't know what exactly it is. Seven of Cups is also not a bad thing. It can just be like, there are many different options of where this can go emotionally, and I don't know where that is yet. So it's kind of just figuring that out. But you may be at a point where you're trying to assess this for a reason, because Emperor is like my empire and what I'm going to build and my long term, and like I'm trying to be potentially like strategic or at least mindful with what it is that you're doing. So this is like you appraising something sort of and being like, like, is this something that's going to be a long-term thing? Because that's going to be the concern over here of the Emperor. Like, is this something that can fit into my life long-term? Is this something sustainable for me? But it does seem like a bit early on to be determining that. But I'm seeing you like may want to know. Emperor's like, I'm very curious about this. I'm trying to see. But it's kind of like trying to make something out through fog. You're going to have to wait till it dissipates a bit to be able to see further. And maybe also communicate a bit. Trying to find out if this is like actually something that you want. You may be in the process of ending something else right now. I'm looking at the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So you're checking in and being like, I'm looking at this from the perspective of, like, is this something that I want or something that I don't want? Trying to... Because I'm seeing the Nine of Cups mirroring the Judgment card. So this is going to be like a reflection of like what it is that you desire. So you're trying to figure out, like, is this something that I want or not? Like, does that align with that or not? Will this at least be something eventually that I want it to be, like more long term? This can be you or it can be the other person. Or both of you. I don't think it's going to take you long to find out. We have the Eight of Wands here. Yeah, look. Things are looking pretty solid. You're about to be in a space. This means that you're about to run into something that you find very, very valuable. Ten of Pentacles speaks about you feeling safe, secure, stable. So whatever this is that's not figured out, you're about to get answers, and it looks like they're going to be the answers that you want. Should we keep going? Yeah, I'm seeing the Ten of Cups. All right. You could have been questioning like whether or not you and this other person want the same thing. That can be what the confusion is about, because you could be like, I know what I want, I just like am not sure about what this other person wants. So that can be something that you were trying to figure out as well. It's definitely coming through. It could have been a question. What I'm seeing is that you're going to be moving into a space where things like feel very solid for you, even to the point of you maybe being like, I have what I want, I can relax now. But there may be a part of you that's like not willing to, I don't want to say settle down, because it's not about that. It's more so like settle down within yourself. There may be something going on where like you can take a pause. Like Ten of Pentacles feels kind of like you get to a safe space and you may be able to relax a bit. But to have the Four of Cups, like, you may not want to relax yet. Like, you may want to keep going. This is kind of like you cross the finish line, and instead of stopping, you like continue to go. You may want to continue moving for some reason. Like, you may not be ready to stop yet. I want to see more what this is about. I was seeing Pisces on the bottom of the deck. There's this notion of like not wanting to lose the spark of interest. Like, you may have a lot of different things that you want to engage in and things that you're interested in, and you may be in a space where you're like, I don't want to stop that yet. I want to keep going. Like, this may be something personally that you're moving through. It may not have to do exactly with Five of Swords connected with the Nine of Cups. So when it comes to what you want, there may be a part of you that feels doubtful or maybe uncertain about deserving what it is that you want, or you could fear judgment of another person having something to say about what it is that you want. That's definitely coming through. It seems like it has to do with either somebody that you're close with, or this has to do with you feeling like you'd be judged for maybe pairing up with someone. It's like fear of judgment that's like somewhat internalized. But I'm seeing also that you have the option, like, whether or not you give that play here within the dynamic that you have with this person. Like, that can affect things, or you don't need to allow it to. It's looking like shadow work to me. You could have also had an experience too that has you a little bit fearful about like allowing yourself to want something as well. And you're like, maybe sometimes it's better off not to want something, because then I don't have to like experience that again. Because I see the Five of Swords more than anything like somebody being scared to get hurt and being like, I'm gonna like run away before you can hurt me, like that kind of energy. So like based off of something that you experienced in the past, or like, again, some sort of perceived judgment or internalized judgment, you may be in a space where there's like this aspect of an issue with something that you want because you are judging yourself, but wanting to protect yourself because it's coming through for a reason. But I'm seeing that if you don't give in to this, if you can like acknowledge it but continue doing what feels right for you, this relationship is going to be like a different type of relationship for you. See this? This is like you connecting with somebody that's different than what you've connected with before. Like, this can be a very different experience for you in some sort of partnership, whether it be like a friendship or something romantic, or you just connecting with somebody that you get along with without labels, whatever. There's definitely like an element of like love, of connection here. Like, that's definitely genuine for sure. I'm seeing 44. Something may pop up for you that you're not expecting to. I'm seeing us end with the Tower here. This can be something moving in a direction that you hadn't anticipated, that you would sort of... Two of Pentacles feels like maybe deciding between something. This can be like fear versus empowerment within a decision, or like what's comfortable versus maybe something unknown. Something along the lines of that. I'm seeing you be in a space where you've been like actively working on your empowerment very actively for like a while. I'm not seeing this be a new thing. It's something that you've been doing. What I'm getting to is that if you feel like things are running and they start sort of feeling a bit out of control, pausing is going to be your best friend, because it's going to help you maneuver. If you feel like you can just pause everything and like reflect and then get back up into moving, definitely going to be helpful. There's also an element of, with the Death card, it seems like there's going to be some sort of transition or change that happens, but you may be in a spot where you're not completely on board with this yet at this point. I feel like this is going to be a bit in the future happening, but it can be part of what's going on now. There may be like a transition that's sort of happening naturally that you may not be like completely on board with, but I'm also seeing a tower, which it may happen in a different way than you expect it to. That's how I'm seeing this. Okay, so I'm looking at Gemini, Scorpio, Mars, Pluto, Aries, and the Sun. Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for connecting. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.